Oh, you're actually pleasant to look at now.
These people won't break in here, will they?
Just smile and check the invitations, Parnishka.
Are your grimoires
Immer schön
well
lächeln und
hidden?
winken.
Then we just need to get through the gate. Suggestions?
Please, I'm counting on you.
So, yes. May Allah guide me.
Does he always do that? Well, well.
May your God grant you the grace of correct decisions. My companions and I would like to enter.
Of course, sir. This way.
Er
Shall
sieht so
we?
unschuldig aus. Ich habe Angst, dass der Pakt den anderen mehr Macht gegeben hat als mir.
I didn't think I would see you again. And yet, here you are.
Die gute Wanda ist ja auch dabei.
I might say the same about you. I thought you wouldn't be in the mood for a party.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, death for death.
Why are you here, really? What are you trying to do?
That's none of your business. Leave me alone, or I'll call the guards. They'll be happy to see a wanted fugitive.
This isn't over.
Können wir eine Quest erhalten? Rose. Ich frage mich, wer die hier hinterlassen hat. Die Dornen stechen in ihre Finger, aber sie bemerken es nicht. Sie legt die Blume zurück auf das Marmorgelände. Wenn die Rose nicht sein Grab schmücken kann, soll sie für immer am Ort der Rache bleiben. Das fühlt sich richtig an. Sie berührt die Waffe unter ihrem Kleid. Sie ist warm. Sie muss nur noch warten auf Skalon. Die Unberechenbare. Jemand hat eine Waffe dabei und will Skalon ermorden. Und ich glaube zu wissen, wer Wanda. Wanda. Sie wird es niemals lebend hinausschaffen. Es ist ein Himmelfahrtskommando. Noch dazu könnte ihr Tat die Pläne des Zirkels stören. Ich sollte mit ihr reden. Alles aus einer Blume gelesen.
Wanda?
I told you to leave me alone.
I know you have a gun and you want to kill Skawan.
I was going to start with Koniechkin, but that coward got rubbed out by some random Geneth. So it's Scowan's turn now. I'll kill him and anyone who gets in my way.
That's madness. Even if you manage to do it, you'll die a moment later.
I don't have many reasons to live.
Yannick needs you. He barely made it out alive from the Citadel. You can't leave him now. You'll have your revenge. I swear. But now go home and let me act.
Sie hasst mich. Ich bräuchte noch so einen Punkt, so.
I can see you've picked the spot right in the thick of things. Are you having a good time?
Not too bad. I've just had a chat with a certain young lady in waiting. But we'll get back to that. I bet parties like this are nothing new for you.
I hate it here. Parties like this are the threshold of hell. In fact, my sister says I turned savage while in exile. What about the lady in waiting?
She told me that the Tsar is in one of the chambers on the upper floor. The stairs are guarded by Skawan's soldiers, and the Governor General himself is keeping an eye on the entire hall. We must make him look away.
I'll try to approach Skawan somehow.
Be careful. Is there anything else?
Vanda is here.
I was afraid she might show up. Have you talked to her?
Yes, and I know she's planning to kill Skawan in revenge.
She will die. Worse yet, she'll ruin everything we've worked toward.
I took care of her. Apart from her hurt pride and ruined plans for the evening, she's safe and sound. There's something else that bothers me.
Tell me. I'll try to help.
The way you pacified the crowd was impressive. Was it due to our pact?
Possibly, but it's also a matter of practice. It comes with age.
Ich bin zu jung.
I'll come back later.
Wir sind, keine Ahnung, 30, 40. Wir sind zu jung. Feldmütze. Sie gehört dem Generalgouverneur. In die Mütze ist Gewissheit eingewoben. Wie ein Faden. Thaumaturgen können nur zerstört und irreführen. Sie verstören Herz und Kopf der Menschen. Sie sind Monster hinter menschlichen Masken. Genau wie seine Schwester, das Monster, das verschwunden ist. Sie sollten alle so verschwinden. Weinglas. Es ist warm. Jemand hat gerade erst daraus getrunken. Neid und ein Gefühl der Entfremdung scheinen durch das dünne Glas. Palastintrigen haben ihn stets gelangweilt, wenn er nur in ihre Köpfe gelangt und sie zum Gehorsam, zur Verehrung zwingen könnte. Darum hat er Julia stets beneidet. Seine Finger schlossen sich fester um das Gefäß, ein Riss erschien im dünnen Glas. Aschenbecher. Er ist voll mit Asche und Zigarrenstummeln. Scham und Wut schweben über den Aschenbecher. Ihr Ziel ist eine Frau, die weder Stand noch Geist genug hat, ihn zu kritisieren. Miststück. Er sehnte sich danach, sie zu töten. Dann würde sie verstehen, dass man sich nicht mit Warschauer Generalgouverneur anlegen sollte.
Good evening.
Who are you? I've got a feeling I've seen you before.
I came here with my friends, and I'm hoping to introduce them to you soon.
If they were truly important, I'd know them already. Have you got a cigarette?
Sadly, no.
That's too bad. Anything else I can help you with?
How do you find His Royal Highness's birthday party?
As the one in charge of Warsaw, I have my duties regarding the royal couple, so I am not paying much attention to the banquet. You must excuse me.
The pile of presents for the Tsarevich looks impressive and continues to grow.
Yes, indeed.
May I ask what you gave him?
What difference does it make? For now, the Tsarevich is only interested in his wet nurse's milk. I picked, in my opinion, the most appropriate gift.
Let's change the subject.
Good idea.
I can still hear gunshots from the city. As a concerned subject, can I ask if we're safe here?
I understand, and I tell you the same thing I'm telling others. The situation is under control. My best men are keeping you safe. Not even a mouse could squeeze by.
How are you going to handle those socialist militia members?
Militia? Sir, they are nothing but rabble, so let's refer to them as such. I am just a heartbeat away from having them executed by firing squad.
They can't get in here, can they?
That's out of the question. On my orders, half a battalion is guarding the Tsar and his guests. Are you still worried about the situation in this city?
What about thaumaturges? What if any of them managed to sneak in?
If they did, I would know about it. I can only tell you that this problem will soon be solved.
Meaning?
Thaumaturges are dangerous. Riots, explosions, that Rasputin characters scout terrorists, a complete decay of authority. Their plotting affects everyone, even those dear to us.
Do you think that bearded cultist, Rasputin, is a thaumaturge too?
Most likely. How else would he deceive so many people? Even Tsarina Alexandra looks kindly upon him. Luckily, he was killed by a bomb in a brothel.
Don't forget the cholera epidemics that keep plaguing the town. Is the thaumaturge doing too?
I see we understand each other.
I heard one of those magicians escaped from the citadel. Was it Shulsky?
Yes, but soon enough, we'll see him dangling from a rope.
Wir stehen ja nur direkt vor ihm.
Is that Shulsky guy dangerous?
Shulsky is the epitome of depravity. He had everything, but his cursed blood made him go off the rails. Such a morally unstable temper monster is capable of anything. But as I've already said, we are safe from him here.
How would one know they're dealing with Shulsky?
I know their tricks, don't worry. Besides, the chance he shows up here is close to zero.
What a relief. Thank you, Governor General.
Anything else?
Thank you.
My mission is to protect the Tsar's subjects.
Let's...
Good idea.
How is Miss Sofia doing? Is she in good health?
Sofia is where she belongs, at her fiancé's side. It's been the talk of the town. You may have missed it, though.
It escaped my notice. I can see the engagement was somewhat hasty.
Are you suggesting something? The lovers did not want to wait.
Let's change the subject.
Good day.
I won't take any more of your time.
Enjoy yourself.
Wir stehen nur direkt vor ihm. Er ist ja so blind. Geschenk für den Zarewitsch. Ein Brief von Skalon voller guter Wünsche. Das Geschenk ist von einer Hülle aus Sorge und den kleinen Spross der Romanows umgeben. Man schenkt einem kleinen Patienten keine Messer, nicht mal mit dem Emblem des Zaren. Er wird sich schneiden und dann gibt es Ärger. Schlussfolgerung. Was Skalon verschweigt. Skalon hat den Zarewitsch einen mit dem Siegel des Romanows verzierten Messer als Geschenk mitgebracht. Ein schlechtes Geschenk, wenn man die Krankheit des Thronerben bedenkt. Das Kindermädchen hat den Generalgouverneur seinen Fauxpas sofort erklärt. Und Skalon hasste sie sofort dafür. Es schmerzt ihn, dass eine bloße Kinderfrau etwas über den Romanows weiß, das ihm nicht bewusst war. Geschmackvolles Geschenk. Die Karte enthielt beste Wünsche von Sergei und Sophia. Ein loser Gedanke hängt an dem Brief. Er überdenkt Fräulein Skalons Lebensentscheidung und kommt zum Schluss, dass die Verlobung eine gute Wahl war. Sie hat, was sie immer wollte. Rang, Sicherheit, die Verehrung anderer. Nur an Freiheit scheint es zu mangeln. Schlussfolgerung. Geschmackvolles Geschenk. Offenbar hat Sophia durch die Verlobung mit Sergei die Position und Verehrung gefunden, die sie sich immer erträumt hat. Allerdings fesselt die enge Kokon zusätzlich soziale Erwartungen sie weiterhin und verhindert, dass sie ihre Freiheit vollständig genießen kann. Altes Zigarrenetui. Der Name Skalon ist darauf eingraviert. Das alte Etui ist mit noch älteren, komplizierteren Gefühlen überzogen. Sie erzählen von einer thaumaturgischen Schwester, dem Liebling des gesamten Haushalts. Das Zigarren-Etui muss einst ihr gehört haben. Nachdem ihre Eltern starben, kümmerte er sich um seine Schwester und steckte sie ins Ehrenhaus. Schlussfolgerung. Galons Vergangenheit. Galons Schwester war eine Thaumaturgin und er hat stets von deutscher Macht geträumt. Der Knabe gab sich dem Neid hin, der zum Laster wurde, das ihn verschlang und alle Thaumaturgen hassen ließ. Denn wenn wir Monster sind, ist er ein Held und all seine Schandtaten sind gerechtfertigt. Er kommt aus einer Thaumaturgenfamilie und ist gegen Thaumaturgen.
What do you want?
Ich kann nichts dazu sagen.
How do... I know what you gave little Alexei, but I heard that the gift was regarded as inappropriate by some. As a child, I dreamed about having one.
You might be right. Perhaps a knife isn't a proper gift for a child. He might cut himself and...
Ein Laster.
Yes, it might not have been the best present.
Let's...
What?
Okay, wir kommen nicht auf die
Let's...
Frauen nochmal zu sprechen, schade.
I won't...
Wer ist das denn? Ach, es ist sein Nachname. Haha. Hab ihn schon wieder vergessen.
I talked to the Governor General.
So, how does it feel to come face to face with the Butcher of Warsaw and exchange pleasantries about refreshments?
Up close, he doesn't seem so scary.
Right. Have you learned anything that might help?
The Governor carries a flaw, and I want to take advantage of it.
Are you going to rid him of it? Surely it may affect his well-being.
And I hope we can get rid of him that way.
Wait. Before we start, you should make sure we're ready to talk to the Tsar. There will be no turning back.
So, jetzt fehlt uns noch
You're
eine
right.
Info.
I should have prepared better. I'll come back later.
Good luck.
Ich habe mit ihm gesprochen.
Yep. Let's go see Scowen.
Are you sure you know everything you need to convince the Tsar?
Nee, uns ist noch was entgangen, genau.
You're right.
Good luck.
Ah, kurz bei den AFK. Ich habe ja noch zwei andere Ratgeber. Eigentlich voll schön dort. Wenn man nicht wüsste, dass gerade Bürgerkrieg ist.
A familiar face. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr.
Ah, der
Schulski.
Typ.
Your presence at this party implies something extraordinary is bound to happen.
Please allow me. My fiancée, Sofia Georgievna Scowen.
Congratulations to you both. You make a handsome couple.
Even though I felt as if my world had collapsed back then, I'm now grateful to you. My fiancé would like to tell you something as well.
Mr. Schulski, thank you for focusing your attention on me that night and sparing Sofia from a scandal. Let me make an observation. It is quite daring of you to show up in a place like this.
Sergei, is that a threat?
I would say it's a friendly warning. Thaumaturges shouldn't feel too safe these days.
How did you get into His Royal Highness's birthday party?
I'm guessing that you, like your father, were both invited as guests of honor.
That too, but above all, my dear Sergei is celebrating his success. Well, tell Victor.
I am here to offer counsel to Nikolai Romanov. Recently, I've been included in his advisory body. I've been appointed a member of the city council.
Congratulations. That's a job with quite a few responsibilities.
And it's very informative, too. There's something I would like you to...
Not a peep, Sergei. It's a nice evening.
Ich kann nicht anders.
The doubts you carry within you no longer hold you back. Do the right thing. Speak.
Mr. Shulsky, the situation is serious. What's happening in the streets is but a taste of the terror that the Tsar's trusted men, including the Governor General, are about to give you. They're talking about adjustment clinics, places where people like you would be surgically deprived of their powers.
And from what I can gather, their awareness.
I think you should know that, even if my honesty hurts someone I care about.
What do you intend to do, if I may ask?
I must leave you now. I wish you a pleasant evening. Enjoy myself with my friends.
Goodbye, Victor.
Have a good night, Mr. Shulsky.
Ist so weird. Wir sind der Most Wanted Thaumaturge und können uns ja einfach frei bewegen. Ein Ratgeber fehlt uns noch.
Who are you staring at?
Countess Lermontova. You know her from the soiree. Her family has been close with the Romanovs for years.
So she must know a lot. I would talk to her, but I'm afraid she'll recognize me and call the guards.
You want me to do it, I reckon.
Keep her busy, and I'll see what I can learn from reading her belongings.
That's what I'm thinking. I suggest you start with Donut.
Donut?
Her dog. The Countess's thoughts cling to him like a barnacle. Go. I'll meet you here when you're done.
Gürkchen. Pfannkuchen. Ey, was ihr alles für einen Namen habt. Häppchenteller. Irgendjemand hat das Essen kaum angerührt. Im Namen der Eleganz zu hungern ist weiterhin die Mode. Zweifelnde Gedanken haben sich zwischen die Eclair gelegt. Wie soll ihr geliebter Sohn unabhängig werden, wenn er weiter bei ihr lebt? Er könnte eine neue Villa brauchen, die den Namen Lermontov verdient. Aber woher soll sie das Geld dafür nehmen? Was wäre, wenn?
Good boy.
Hündchen der Gräfin. Der berühmte Pfannkuchen in seiner ganzen Pracht. Ich glaube, er mag mich nicht. Fetzen eines schlauen Plans hingen an Pfannkuchen weichem Fell. Die konfiszierten Gelder sollen nach Willen des Zaren an die Bedürftigen gehen. Aber wer kann schon sagen, wer Hilfe verdient und wer nicht? Ihr Sohn ist auch in Nöten. Und es ist ihre Pflicht, ihm zu helfen. Handtasche. Elegant, unbewacht. Sie bettelt förmlich darum, gestohlen zu werden. Die Handtasche quillt über vor Argumenten. Der Zar war schon nahe daran, die Beschlagnahme des Thaumaturgenbesitzes zu genehmigen und sie der Gräfin Lermontova wird dafür sorgen, dass er sich endlich entscheidet. Das Geld wird alleinerziehenden Müttern zugutekommen. Ein weiterer Sieg für sie. Schlussfolgerung. Die Tiefstapelei der Gräfin. Die Gräfin will den Zaren überzeugen, mit der Beschlagnahmung der Immobilien von Thaumaturgen weiterzumachen. Warum? Sie plant, das Geld zu veruntreuen und davon eine Villa für ihren Sohn zu bauen. Das Wort widerlich wird der Schwere der Situation kaum gerecht.
Nothing can be kept secret from me. How was your chat with the Countess?
Better tell me what you have found. Wait, don't say it. Just focus on it. So the Lermontovs are pauperized nobility. Unable to afford new palaces, they want to claim other people's properties. Preferably those who draw so much hostility these days.
Exactly.
The Countess pitched me a lovely story about how the confiscated goods would be used to help the needy.
We both know she's lying, and her decree is already on the Tsar's desk, ready to be signed.
I like these new abilities more and more. And now try to read what I think about it.
You want to get back at her? I never thought revenge was in your nature.
Let's say your anger rubbed off on me. So, I'll take care of everything.
Thank you for trying to help me. I really appreciate it.
I might not have been born into a fortune like you, but I know what real loneliness is. And now that we've formed a pact, I finally have somewhere I belong. And I won't have anyone mess with my people. Fine, let's do it. Watch and listen carefully. There's one more thing I would like to ask you. I feel confused about the plan to confiscate properties. Could you explain how it's really going to work, and to whose advantage?
But of course. As soon as the Tsar puts his signature on it, the Lermonts will take over the Thaumaturge's properties for a contribution to the fight against those parasites.
Mother, keep it down.
Don't be ashamed, son. You did agree to this. It would be a pity if that money was wasted, and this way we can build you a beautiful mansion so that you can finally move out. And what good would the money do to the poor? They would just throw it away.
Mother, we should go now. Madame, please excuse us.
Pennt da einer? Jetzt haben wir alles. Hoffe ich.
Magdalena?
I didn't expect to see you here, Thaumaturge.
You seem surprised to see me.
I saw how the explosion swept you away and threw you like a ragdoll. I thought you were dead.
Maybe I rose from the dead.
Don't blaspheme. Only Grigori will experience this miracle. He will return, and with him the hope for chasing away the darkness of an uncertain future, for his grace will be with us. Do you understand?
What do you remember from this explosion?
Chaos. Blood. It's hard for me to talk about it.
Do you believe someone wanted to kill Rasputin?
Of course. The first Christians were also thrown to the lions. Satan laid his hand on Grigori and tried to break him. But he will not bend. He will defeat death and return.
What about Aniela and Lucian?
They are no longer with us. They are already enjoying the afterlife, awaiting salvation.
Do you think they deserved such a fate?
Each of us has a different fate in store for them. Aniela was chosen. She died at Grigori's side. And Lucian just disappeared one day. I think he might have left because his fate wasn't strong enough. I don't want to talk about them anymore. I need to have clarity in my heart.
I'll let you work.
It's a mission, preaching the truth. For I tell you, having faith in yourself is treacherous, but having faith in him is the right way.
Oh, ich würde sie auch gerne verprügeln. Vielleicht mal ein bisschen Gehirn reinprügeln. Sie ist ja voll die Gläubige von ihm.
And
I've heard some news about certain decrees waiting to be signed on the Tsar's desk.
what's in them?
I managed to have a few words with a certain young man from the city council. He told me about an idea to introduce places that in a nutshell would make us Thaumaturges lose our minds, and thereby our powers.
What exactly are you talking about?
A lobotomy. At least that's what it sounds like. I've learned that one of the ideas to combat Thaumaturges will be the forfeiture of our properties.
How do you feel about it as an heir to a fortune?
Of course, I consider it simple misappropriation.
I hope you would feel the same were you born into poverty.
There's something else that bothers me.
Tell me. I'll try to help.
Georgis...
What about him?
Let's go see Skawan.
Are you
I believe I've gotten everything I could.
Fine. Skawan's flaw. It might work. Just promise me one thing. You'll be extremely cautious with him.
I promise I'll try.
Shall we?
We wanted to talk to you, my friends and I.
Where am I?
Governor General?
Welcome to inside your head, Skawan. We've got you now. Wait a second. Something's wrong. Shouldn't he be unconscious?
Unless he has his own powers, his conscious state could be an effect of the pact.
Sarah Rifkin. And you? What's going on here? Who are you?
My name is Viktor Shulsky.
Shulsky. I will have you executed on the spot, all of you!
So, shall we get down to it?
Go on. I can't wait. What does it feel like to be at the mercy of Thaumaturges?
Terrifying. What is this?
You've just found out that we're not capable of lying in this place. Intriguing, isn't it?
What am I hearing? You want to experiment on us, deprive us of powers and reason.
May Allah have mercy on you.
I'll deal with him. I'll show the butcher his place.
Of course.
Your worst nightmare is coming true. A thaumaturge will remind you of what true fear means. You're scared of her, even though she's been dead for many years. She repaid you for the way you oppressed her because she had powers and you didn't.
What happened to you?
She sent a demon after me. My own sister. She brought down nightmares upon me. I hid my bed for years.
That's why your fear turned into anger and anger into hate. You pathetic creature.
That's enough. You're enjoying this too much.
I've waited a long time for this. Don't interrupt me.
We didn't come here for revenge. And this.
Let's talk about your daughter.
The apple of my eye, hurt by a thaumaturge.
Nein.
And you were supposed to protect her, to heal her, but you're cursed as well.
Think about the humiliation you felt when your present wasn't appreciated.
It wasn't about the present.
Then what was it?
The fact that the Tsarevich's illness was kept secret from me.
Right. and you want to be the most important. You want to know everything, control everything.
That's the only way we can have order. I don't want to talk anymore.
The floor is ready. Remove it, and we can go.
Remove it? You want to give him relief? He doesn't deserve peace. Besides, he's seen our faces.
There's a chance you'll be a different man without it. I will free you from the fear that has triggered this destructive hatred within you.
What a disappointing ending for someone like that.
Good job. Let's go.